In biogenetics, which of the following terms refers to the process of transferring genetic material from one organism to another? A. Mutation. B. Replication. C. Transduction. D. Transfection. Correct answer, D. Transfection. Bioenergetics is the study of A. Chemical reactions in living organisms. B. Photosynthesis in green plants. C. Energy transformation in biological systems. D. The formation of bonds in molecules. Correct answer, C. Energy. When chemical bonds are broken, energy is A. Released. B. Stored. C. Transferred. D. Converted. Correct answer, A. Release. What is the main source of energy maintaining all life forms on Earth? A. Sunlight. B. Carbohydrates. C. Fats. D. Chlorophyll. Correct answer, A. Sunlight. Which organisms can carry out photosynthesis? A. Autotrophic organisms. B. Heterotrophic organisms. C. Green plants. D. All living organisms. Correct answer, A. Autotrophic organisms. What is the role of chlorophyll in photosynthesis? A. Synthesizing organic food. B. Breaking chemical bonds. C. Capturing sunlight energy. D. Storing chemical energy. Correct answer, C. Capturing sunlight energy. Photosynthesis is the process of synthesizing organic food from A. Sunlight and water. B. Sunlight and carbon dioxide. C. Sunlight and carbohydrates. D. Sunlight and fats. Correct answer, B. Sunlight and carbon dioxide. What is the function of photosynthesis in living organisms? A. Energy capturing and storing. B. Breaking down food molecules. C. Producing chlorophyll. D. Absorbing sunlight energy. Correct answer, A. Energy capturing and storing. Which organisms are dependent on green plants for their energy requirement? A. Autotrophic organisms. B. Heterotrophic organisms. C. Photosynthetic organisms. D. All living organisms. Correct answer, B. Heterotrophic organisms. What is the raw material used in photosynthesis? A. Carbon dioxide and water. B. Carbohydrates and fats. C. Chlorophyll and sunlight. D. Organic food molecules. Correct answer, A. Carbon dioxide and water. The energy of sunlight is converted into A. Chemical energy. B. Heat energy. C. Mechanical energy. D. Electrical energy. Correct answer, A. Chemical energy. Which process transforms sunlight energy into chemical energy? A. Photosynthesis. B. Respiration. C. Metabolism. D. Synthesis. Correct answer, A. Photosynthesis. What is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms? A. Carbohydrates. B. Fats. C. Chemical bonds. D. Sunlight. Correct answer, D. Sunlight. What is the primary pigment involved in capturing sunlight energy during photosynthesis? A. Chlorophyll. B. Carotene. C. Xanthophyll. D. Anthocyane. Incorrect answer. A. Chlorophyll. Which organisms directly depend on photosynthesis for their energy requirement? A. Green plants. B. Autotrophic organisms. C. Heterotrophic organisms. D. All living organisms. Correct answer, B. Autotrophic organisms. What type of organisms are unable to carry out photosynthesis? A. Autotrophic organisms. B. Heterotrophic organisms. C. Green plants. D. All living organisms. Correct answer, B. Heterotrophic organisms. What is the main function of green plants in the ecosystem? A. Producing oxygen. B. Capturing sunlight energy. C. Breaking down organic compounds. D. Storing chemical energy. Correct answer, B. Capturing sunlight energy. What serves as food for plants and the entire life on Earth? A. Carbohydrates. B. Fats. C. Sunlight. D. Organic food molecules. Correct answer, D. Organic food molecules. What is the main product of photosynthesis? A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Glucose. D. Water. Correct answer, C. Glucose. What are the two raw materials required for photosynthesis? A. Carbon dioxide and water. B. Oxygen and glucose. C. Sunlight and chlorophyll. D. Carbohydrates and fats. Correct answer, A. Carbon dioxide and water. Which process converts carbon dioxide and water into organic food using sunlight energy? A. Photosynthesis. B. Respiration. C. Digestion. D. Synthesis. Correct answer, A. Photosynthesis. What happens when chemical bonds are broken in biological systems? A. Energy is released. B. Energy is stored. C. Chemical reactions stop. D. Photosynthesis occurs. Correct answer, A. Energy is released. Which of the following is not a food molecule that stores chemical energy? A. Carbohydrates. B. Fats. C. Proteins. D. Vitamins. Correct answer, D. Vitamins. Why can't organisms directly use the energy of sunlight for metabolism? A. Sunlight energy is too weak. B. Sunlight energy cannot be transformed. C. Sunlight energy is not compatible with biological systems. D. Sunlight energy is not accessible to all organisms. Correct answer, C. Sunlight energy is not compatible with biological systems. How is chemical energy stored in food molecules? A. Through the process of respiration. B. Through the process of synthesis. C. Through the formation of chemical bonds. D. Through the breakdown of organic compounds. Correct answer, C. Through the formation of chemical bonds. What is the study of energy transformation in biological systems called? A. Metabolism. B. Photosynthesis. C. Bioenergetics. D. Respiration. Correct answer, C. Bioenergetics. What is the primary function of metabolic processes? A. Breaking of bonds in molecules. B. Storing energy in food molecules. C. Transforming energy in biological systems. D. Using chemical reactions to capture sunlight energy. Correct answer, C. Transforming energy in biological systems. Which molecules store the most chemical energy? A. Carbohydrates. B. Fats. C. Proteins. D. Nucleic acids. Correct answer, B. Fats. What is the primary source of chemical energy for organisms? A. Carbohydrates. B. Fats. C. Proteins. D. Organic compounds. Correct answer, D. Organic compounds. How is energy stored in organic compounds? A. Through photosynthesis. B. Through the formation of chemical bonds. C. Through the breakdown of food molecules. D. Through respiration. Correct answer, B. Through the formation of chemical bonds. Which process allows green plants to synthesize organic food? A. Respiration. B. Photosynthesis. C. Digestion. D. Absorption. Correct answer, B. Photosynthesis. Which molecules capture the energy of sunlight in photosynthesis? A. Carbohydrates. B. Chlorophylls and pigments. C. Proteins. D. Lipids. Correct answer, B. Chlorophylls and pigments. Photosynthesis is responsible for providing food for A. Animals only. B. Green plants only. C. All living organisms. D. Autotrophic organisms. Correct answer, C. All living organisms. What is the role of heterotrophic organisms in photosynthesis? A. They provide energy for photosynthesis. B. They convert sunlight into chemical energy. C. They depend on green plants for their energy. D. They capture and store sunlight energy. Correct answer, C. They depend on green plants for their energy. Photosynthesis is a process involved in A. Energy release. B. Energy storage. C. Energy transfer. D. Energy conversion. Correct answer, B. Energy storage. What is the function of chlorophyll in photosynthesis? A. Capturing sunlight energy. B. Absorbing carbon dioxide. C. Releasing oxygen. D. Breaking down glucose. Correct answer, A. Capturing sunlight energy. Which process is essential for the survival of life on Earth? A. Respiration. B. Photosynthesis. C. Digestion. D. Absorption. Correct answer, B. Photosynthesis. Organisms indirectly depend on photosynthesis. A. Autotrophic organisms. B. Heterotrophic organisms. C. Carnivorous organisms. D. Herbivorous organisms. Correct answer, B. Heterotrophic organisms. Organisms rely on green plants for their energy requirement. A. Autotrophic organisms. B. Heterotrophic organisms. C. Carnivorous organisms. D. Herbivorous organisms. Correct answer, B. Heterotrophic organisms. What is the primary function of photosynthesis in plants? A. Reproduction. B. Protection against predators. C. Synthesis of organic food. D. Water absorption. Correct answer, C. Synthesis of organic food. What is the significance of photosynthesis for the entire life on Earth? A. It provides oxygen for respiration. B. It synthesizes carbohydrates for energy. C. It captures and stores solar energy. D. It supports the growth of green plants. Correct answer, C. It captures and stores solar energy. The overall reaction of photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 12H2O dash plus dash plus dash. A. CH4O2 H2O. B. C6H12O6 6O2 6H2O. C. C6H12O6 CO2 O2. D. C6H12O6 CO2 H2O. Answer, B. C6H12O6 6O2, 6H2O. In photosynthesis, the reactants are dash and dash. A. Oxygen, glucose. B. Carbon dioxide, glucose. C. Water, oxygen. D. Carbon dioxide, water. Answer, D. Carbon dioxide, water. The products of photosynthesis include glucose, oxygen, and dash. A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Methane. D. Nitrogen. Answer, B. Water. Which of the following is not a reactant in photosynthesis? A. Carbon dioxide. B. Oxygen. C. Water. D. Glucose. Answer, D. Glucose. The overall reaction of photosynthesis can be summarized as dash plus dash C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. A. 6CO2 12H2O. B. O2 H2O. C. C6H12O6 O2. D. CO2 O2. Answer, A. 6CO2 6H2O. Dash is the main source of energy for all living organisms. A. Water. B. Sun. C. Wind. D. Fire. Correct answer, B. Sun. Which of the following best describes light? A. Sound waves. B. Electromagnetic waves. C. Atomic particles. D. Gamma rays. Correct answer, B. Electromagnetic waves. What are the particles of light called? A. Electrons. B. Protons. C. Neutrons. D. Photons. Correct answer, D. Photons. Where does the synthesis of organic food molecules occur in relation to the electromagnetic spectrum? A. Between gamma rays and radio rays. B. Between visible light and X-rays. C. Between ultraviolet rays and infrared rays. D. Between microwaves and radio waves. Correct answer, A. Between gamma rays and radio rays. How does the energy content of photons relate to their wavelengths? A. Energy content increases with longer wavelengths. B. Energy content decreases with longer wavelengths. C. Energy content increases with shorter wavelengths. D. Energy content decreases with shorter wavelengths. Correct answer, C. Energy content increases with shorter wavelengths. What is the portion of solar radiation called that is visible to the human eye? A. Ultraviolet spectrum. B. Infrared spectrum. C. Visible spectrum. D. X-ray spectrum. Correct answer, C. Visible spectrum. Dash type of wavelength is more energetic? A. Long wavelengths. B. Radio wavelengths. C. Short wavelengths. D. Infrared wavelengths. Correct answer, C. Short wavelengths. The range of wavelength for visible light is A. 100 nanometers to 500 nanometers. B. 390 nanometers to 760 nanometers. C. 800 nanometers to 1000 nanometers. D. 1000 nanometers to 1500 nanometers. Correct answer, B. 390 nanometers to 760 nanometers. Which portion of solar radiation can our eyes detect? A. Ultraviolet radiation. B. Infrared radiation. C. Visible light. D. X-rays. Correct answer, C. Visible light. Why are wavelengths shorter than visible light considered dangerous to cells? A. They can break organic molecules. B. They can cause sunburn. C. They can cause eye damage. D. They can disrupt DNA replication. Correct answer, A. They can break organic molecules. Energy content of wavelengths is longer than visible light. A. High energy content. B. Low energy content. C. No energy content. D. Variable energy content. Correct answer, B. Low energy content. Which wavelengths have the right amount of energy absorbed by photosynthetic pigments for photosynthesis? A. Ultraviolet radiation. B. Infrared radiation. C. Visible light. D. X-rays. Correct answer, C. Visible light. What is the danger associated with ultraviolet radiation? A. It causes sunburns. B. It damages the ozone layer. C. It disrupts photosynthesis. D. It breaks down water molecules. Correct answer, A. It causes sunburns. What is the role of photosynthetic pigments? A. Absorb ultraviolet radiation. B. Produce visible light. C. Convert infrared radiation to energy. D. Absorb and utilize a portion of the visible spectrum. Correct answer, D. Absorb and utilize a portion of the visible spectrum. Which type of radiation has the highest energy content? A. Visible light. B. Ultraviolet radiation. C. Infrared radiation. D. X-rays. Correct answer, B. Ultraviolet radiation. How do longer wavelengths affect the photosynthetic process? A. They enhance photosynthesis. B. They have no effect on photosynthesis. C. They hinder photosynthesis. D. They disrupt photosynthetic pigments. Correct answer, C. They hinder photosynthesis. Which wavelengths can be absorbed by photosynthetic pigments for energy conversion? A. Wavelengths shorter than visible light. B. Wavelengths longer than visible light. C. all wavelengths of the electromagnetic spectrum. D. Only wavelengths within the visible spectrum. Correct answer. D. Only wavelengths within the visible spectrum. About % of sunlight that enters our atmosphere reaches the Earth's surface. A. 20 B. 40 C. 60 D. 80. Correct answer. B. 40. The radiation that is mostly absorbed or reflected by water vapors and other gases and scattered in the atmosphere consists of dash energy wavelengths. A. Higher. B. Lower. C. Visible. D. Infrared. Correct answer. B. Lower. Dash layer of the atmosphere screens out dangerous higher energy wavelengths. A. Troposphere. B. Stratosphere. C. Mesosphere. D. Thermosphere. Correct answer. B. Stratosphere. Dash of total sunlight is used in photosynthesis by green plants. A. Majority. B. Half. C. Small portion. D. Negligible amount. Correct answer. C. Small portion. Dash and dash are the two types of photosynthetic pigments. A. Chlorophylls and carotenoids. B. Chlorophylls and xanthophylls. C. Anthocyanins and carotenoids. D. Anthocyanins and xanthophylls. Correct answer. A. Chlorophylls and carotenoids. Which wavelengths are mostly absorbed by chlorophylls? A. Violet, blue and red wavelengths. B. Green and yellow wavelengths. C. Ultraviolet and infrared wavelengths. D. Orange and indigo wavelengths. Correct answer. A. Violet, blue and red wavelengths. The wavelength range of violet-blue is approximately _nm. A. 200-300. B. 300-390. C. 390-460. D. 460-550. Correct answer. C. 390-460. Which portion of sunlight sustains all forms of life on Earth? A. Infrared radiation. B. Ultraviolet radiation. C. Visible light. D. X-rays. Correct answer. C. Visible light. What are carotenoids responsible for in photosynthesis? A. Absorbing ultraviolet radiation. B. Absorbing green and yellow wavelengths. C. Reflecting blue and violet wavelengths. D. Reflecting red and orange wavelengths. Correct answer. B. Absorbing green and yellow wavelengths. Which color of light is reflected by chlorophyll, giving it a green appearance? A. Red. B. Blue. C. Green. D. Yellow. Correct answer. C. Green. What is the range of wavelengths that carotenoids absorb in the visible spectrum? A. 200 nanometers to 300 nanometers. B. 300 nanometers to 400 nanometers. C. 400 nanometers to 500 nanometers. D. 500 nanometers to 600 nanometers. Correct answer. D. 500 nanometers to 600 nanometers. Where are photosynthetic pigments located in eukaryotes? A. Mitochondria. B. Nucleus. C. Golgi apparatus. D. Chloroplasts. Correct answer. D. Chloroplasts. How many types of photosynthetic pigments are involved in photosynthesis? A. 1. B. 2C, 3D, 4 correct answer, B, 2. What are the two types of photosynthetic pigments? A. Chlorophylls and anthocyanins. B. Chlorophylls and carotenoids. C. Carotenoids and xanthophylls. D. Anthocyanins and xanthophylls. Correct answer, B. Chlorophylls and carotenoids. What are the three components of a chloroplast? A. Envelope, grana, stroma. B. Membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm. C. Thylakoids, integrana, matrix. D. Granum, stroma, carotenoids. Correct answer, A. Envelope, grana, stroma. Dash forms the outermost covering, envelope, of the chloroplast. A. Single membrane. B. Double membrane. C. Thylakoids. D. Matrix. Correct answer, B. Double membrane. What are the flattened fluid-filled membranous sacs called, which form stacks in the chloroplast? A. Thylakoids. B. Granum. C. Integrana. D. Lamellae. Correct answer, A. Thylakoids. Grana are interconnected by dash A, by chlorophyll. B, by carotenoid. C, by integrana. D, by lamellae. Correct answer, C, by integrana. What do the grana resemble when observed under a light microscope? A. Coins. B. Grains. C. Membranes. D. Envelopes. Correct answer, B. Grains. The chlorophyll and other photosynthetic pigments are present within the dash of chloroplast. A. Envelope. B. Stroma. C. Thylakoids. D. Matrix. Correct answer, C. Thylakoids. Dash of the chloroplast is the site of the light-trapping reaction of photosynthesis. A. Envelope. B. Stroma. C. Thylakoids. D. Matrix. Correct answer, C. Thylakoids. The stroma of the chloroplast contain dash A. Chlorophyll. B. Carotenoid. C. Enzyme-rich gel-like solution. D. Thylakoids. Correct answer, C. Enzyme-rich gel-like solution. Which reaction of photosynthesis takes place in the stroma? A. Light-trapping reaction. B. Light-independent reaction. C. Carotenoid reaction. D. Thylakoid reaction. Correct answer, B. Light-independent reaction. The dark reaction of photosynthesis occurs in A. Envelope. B. Stroma. C. Thylakoids. D. Matrix. Correct answer, B. Stroma. What is the gel-like solution in the stroma is called dash A. Envelope. B. Matrix. C. Thylakoids. D. Integrina. Correct answer, B. Matrix. Which reaction of photosynthesis takes place in the thylakoids? A. Light-trapping reaction. B. Light-independent reaction. C. Carotenoid reaction. D. Dark reaction. Correct answer, A. Light-trapping reaction. What is the function of the double membrane envelope of the chloroplast? A. Protect the chloroplast from external damage. B. Absorb light for photosynthesis. C. Control the movement of molecules in and out of the chloroplast. D. Store the photosynthetic pigments. Correct answer, C. Control the movement of molecules in and out of the chloroplast. What is the primary function of the thylakoids in photosynthesis? A. Absorb light energy. B. Store carbohydrates. C. Produce oxygen. D. Convert carbon dioxide into glucose. Correct answer, A. Absorb light energy. Chlorophyll mainly absorbs the dash and dash portion of sunlight. A. Red, yellow. B. Blue, green. C. Green, orange. D. Blue, red. Correct answer, D. Blue, red. The green portion of sunlight is mainly dashed by chlorophyll. A. Absorbed. B. Scattered. C. Reflected. D. Transmitted. Correct answer, B. Reflected. Chlorophyll is the most abundant and important dash pigment. A. Photosynthetic. B. Carotenoid. C. Anthocyanin. D. Xanthophyll. Correct answer, A. Photosynthetic. Chlorophyll B is found in all higher plants and A. Cyanobacteria. B. Red algae. C. Green algae. D. Diatoms. Correct answer, C. Green algae. Chlorophyll C, D, and E are found in various groups of A. Fungi. B. Bacteria. C. Algae. D. Mosses. Correct answer, C. Algae. Bacteria chlorophyll is found in A. Higher plants. B. Animals. C. Bacteria. D. Fungi. Correct answer, C. Bacteria. Chlorophyll B is found in all higher plants and A. Cyanobacteria. B. Red algae. C. Green algae. D. Diatoms. Correct answer, C. Green algae. Photosynthetic prokaryotes lack but they do have unstacked photosynthetic membranes that work like the thylakoid membrane. A. Chlorophyll. B. Cell wall. C. Nucleus. D. Cytoplasm. Correct answer, A. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is attached to the membrane. A. Cell wall. B. Nucleus. C. Thylakoid. D. Cytoplasm. Correct answer, C. Thylakoid. Photosynthetic prokaryotes lack but they do have unstacked photosynthetic membranes that work like the thylakoid membrane. A. Chlorophyll. B. Cell wall. C. Nucleus. D. Cytoplasm. Correct answer, A. Chlorophyll. The 5-carbon sugar that initiates the Calvin-Benson cycle in photosynthesis is A. Glucose. B. Fructose. C. Ribulose bisphosphate, RuBP. D. Phosphoglycerate, PGA. Correct answer, C. Ribulose bisphosphate, RuBP. The 6-carbon compound formed when ribulose bisphosphate reacts with CO2 is A. Ribulose bisphosphate, RuBP. B. Glucose. C. Phosphoglycerate, PGA. D. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL. Correct answer, D. Phosphoglyceraldehyde. The enzyme responsible for accelerating the formation of the 6-carbon compound in the Calvin-Benson cycle is A. Rubisco, ribulose bisphosphate carboxylase. B. ATP synthase. C. NADP plus reductase. D. Phosphoglycerate kinase. Correct answer, A. Rubisco, ribulose bisphosphate carboxylase. The first organic product formed during carbon fixation in photosynthesis is A. Glucose, B. Ribulose bisphosphate, RuBP, C. Phosphoglycerate, PGA, D. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL. Correct answer, C. Phosphoglycerate, PGA. Phosphoglyceric acid, PGA, is reduced to form dash in the Calvin-Benson cycle. A. ATP, B. NADP, C. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL, D. Glucose. Correct answer, C. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL. Which of the following statements is true regarding the Calvin-Benson cycle? A. It produces carbon dioxide as a byproduct. B. It consumes ATP and NADP generated in the dark reactions. C. It occurs in the thylakoid membrane of chloroplasts. D. It is also known as the Krebs cycle. Correct answer, B. It consumes ATP and NADP generated in the dark reaction. What is the role of Rubisco in the Calvin-Benson cycle? A. It captures light energy for photosynthesis. B. It transfers electrons in the electron transport chain. C. It fixes carbon dioxide to initiate the cycle. D. It synthesizes ATP during photophosphorylation. Correct answer, C. It fixes carbon dioxide to initiate the cycle. The first product of photosynthesis, resulting from the combination of ribulose bisphosphate, RuBP, and CO, is a short-lived carbon compound. A. 3, B. 4, C. 5, D. 6. Correct answer, D. 6. The enzyme responsible for accelerating the reaction between RuBP and CO in the Calvin-Benson cycle is called A. ATP synthase, B. Rubisco, C. NADP dehydrogenase, D. Cytochrome C oxidase. Correct answer, B. Rubisco. The compound formed from the splitting of the short-lived 6-carbon compound in the Calvin-Benson cycle is A. Phosphoglycerate, PGA, B. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL, C. Ribulose bisphosphate, RuBP, D. NADP. Correct answer, A. Phosphoglycerate, PGA. In the Calvin-Benson cycle, the reduced form of phosphoglycerate, PGA, is converted into dash with the help of energy from ATP and hydrogen from NADP for the light reaction. A. CO2, B. O2, C. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL, D. Glucose. Correct answer, C. Phosphoglyceraldehyde, GL. The process of converting CO2 into an organic molecule in the Calvin-Benson cycle is known as A. Carbon assimilation, B. Carbon fixation, C. Carbon reduction, D. Carbon utilization. Correct answer, B. Carbon fixation. In the reduction process of photosynthesis, fixed carbon is reduced to a 3-carbon sugar molecule of A. Ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate, RuBP, B. Phosphoglycerate, PGA, C. Phosphoenolpyruvate, PEP, D. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, GL. Correct answer, D. glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, GL. In the process of photosynthesis, ADP and NADP return back to the light reaction where ADP is converted into ATP, and dash is reduced into NADF. A, CO2B, O2C, H2OD, NAD+. Correct answer, C, H2O. During the reduction process in photosynthesis, fixed carbon is reduced to a 3-carbon sugar molecule of GL. Which of the following molecules acts as the primary electron donor in this reaction? A, NADF. B, NAD plus C, CO2D, ATP. Correct answer, C, CO2. Enzyme responsible for catalyzing the reduction of NAD plus to NADF during photosynthesis is called A, rubisco. B, ATP synthase. C, NAD produktase. D, pepcarboxylase. Correct answer, C, NAD produktase.
Respiration is of two types, that is, dash and anaerobic. A. Alcoholic. B. Fermentation. C. Photosynthetic. D. Aerobic. Correct answer, D. Aerobic. During aerobic respiration, the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain is A. NADP+, B. Oxygen, C. Carbon dioxide, D. ATP. Correct answer, B. Oxygen. In anaerobic respiration, the end product of glycolysis in animal cells is A. Pyruvate, B. Lactic acid, C. Ethanol, D. Acetyl CoA. Correct answer, B. Lactic acid. The net gain of ATP molecules in anaerobic respiration fermentation of one molecule of glucose in yeast cells is A. 2 ATP, B. 4 ATP, C. 36 ATP, D. 38 ATP. Correct answer, A. 2 ATP. During aerobic respiration, the majority of ATP is produced in the process of A. Glycolysis, B. Krebs cycle, citric acid cycle, C. Fermentation, D. Electron transport chain. Correct answer, D. Electron transport chain. In aerobic respiration, organic food is completely broken down into CO2 and H2O, and the stored energy is released. The overall equation of aerobic respiration for glucose breakdown can be written as follows. C6H12O6 plus 6O2 is equal to 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus dash ATP. A12, B18, C24, D36. Correct answer, D36. During aerobic respiration, which molecule serves as the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain? A. NAD+, B. CO2, C. ATP, D. Oxygen. Correct answer, D. Oxygen. The process of aerobic respiration involves three main stages. Which of the following stages produces the majority of ATP molecules? A. Glycolysis, B. Krebs cycle, citric acid cycle, C. Electron transport chain, D. Fermentation. Correct answer, C. Electron transport chain. In the equation of aerobic respiration, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 is equal to 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus 36 ATP. How many molecules of oxygen are required to completely break down one molecule of glucose? A. 6. B. 12. C. 18. D. 36. Correct answer B. 12. Which of the following statements is correct regarding aerobic respiration and photosynthesis? A. Both processes use CO2 and water as raw materials. B. Both processes produce glucose and oxygen. C. Both processes release energy in the form of ATP. D. Both processes occur in the chloroplasts of plant cells. Correct answer C. Both processes release energy in the form of ATP. In aerobic respiration, what is the net gain of ATP molecules produced from one molecule of glucose? A. 2 ATP. B. 24 ATP. C. 36 ATP. D. 38 ATP. Correct answer C. 36 ATP. Which of the following is not a product of aerobic respiration? A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Oxygen. D. ATP. Correct answer C. Oxygen. The breakdown of glucose during aerobic respiration occurs in several steps. Where does glycolysis take place within the cell? A. Mitochondria. B. Nucleus. C. Cytoplasm. D. Endoplasmic reticulum. Correct answer C. Cytoplasm. Which of the following statements is true regarding the efficiency of aerobic respiration in terms of ATP production? A. Aerobic respiration is more efficient than anaerobic respiration in ATP production. B. Aerobic respiration produces the same amount of ATP as anaerobic respiration. C. Aerobic respiration is less efficient than anaerobic respiration in ATP production. D. Aerobic respiration does not produce ATP. Correct answer A. Aerobic respiration is more efficient than anaerobic respiration in ATP production. Aerobic respiration, which molecule is oxidized as a result of the breakdown of glucose? A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Water. D. Glucose. Correct answer D. Glucose. In aerobic respiration, glycolysis occurs in dash, while the latter two stages occur in mitochondria. A. Nucleus. B. Endoplasmic reticulum. C. Golgi apparatus. D. Cytoplasm. Correct answer D. Cytoplasm. During glycolysis, each molecule of glucose is broken down into dash molecules of pyruvate. A. 2. B. 4. C. 6. D. 5. Correct answer 2. The process of aerobic respiration is highly efficient in terms of ATP production because A. It consumes a large amount of oxygen. B. It produces a lot of water. C. It has fewer steps than anaerobic respiration. D. It harnesses the maximum energy from the complete breakdown of glucose. Correct answer D. It harnesses the maximum energy from the complete breakdown of glucose. In the Krebs cycle, citric acid cycle, for each glucose molecule entering, how many times does the cycle turn, that is, how many times is the cycle repeated? A. Once. B. Twice. C. 3 times. D. Never. Correct answer, C. 3 times. ATP are energy-rich molecules also called dash of the cells. A. Powerhouses. B. Factories. C. Energy currency. D. Reservoirs. Correct answer, C. Energy currency. Respiration. If the living cells acquire direct energy from the breakdown of food, the whole amount of energy of glucose will be released. This will result in dash of the cells. A. Cooling down. B. Darkening. C. Heating up. D. Expanding. Correct answer, C. Heating up. All living cells use ATP molecules for dash. A. Cell division. B. Signal transmission. C. Energy requirement. D. Protein synthesis. Correct answer, C. Energy requirement. Which of the following is not a product of respiration? A. ATP. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Water. D. Glucose. Correct answer, D. Glucose. The first step of glucose metabolism that occurs in the cytoplasm of cells is known as A. Glycolysis. B. Krebs cycle. C. Electron transport chain. D. Metabolism. Correct answer, A. Glycolysis. The primary source of energy for most cellular activities is derived from A. Breakdown of proteins. B. Breakdown of lipids. C. Breakdown of carbohydrates. D. Breakdown of vitamins. Correct answer, C. Breakdown of carbohydrates. Why is ATP considered a more suitable energy carrier than other high-energy molecules like NADH or FADH2? A. ATP has more energy stored in its chemical bonds. B. ATP is a smaller molecule, making it easier to transport within cells. C. ATP can be quickly regenerated from ADP, an inorganic phosphate. Correct answer, C. ATP can be quickly regenerated from ADP, an inorganic phosphate. In living cells, which of the following molecules acts as a shuttle, carrying high-energy electrons from glycolysis and the Krebs cycle to the electron transport chain? A. NADH. B. ATP. C. ADP. D. FADH. Correct answer, A. NADH. Glycolysis is the breakdown of glucose, A-C molecule, into two molecules of pyruvate A-C molecule and a net gain of -ATP molecules. A. 5C, 2C, 3 ATP. B. 6C, 3C, 2 ATP. C. 6C, 2C, 3 ATP. D. 5C, 3C, 2 ATP. Correct answer, B. 6C, 3C, 2 ATP. Glycolysis takes place in the dash and is common in both aerobic and anaerobic respirations. A. Mitochondria. B. Nucleus. C. Cytosol, cytoplasm. D. Endoplasmic reticulum. Correct answer, C. Cytosol, cytoplasm. Glycolysis does not require free oxygen, making it a dash process. A. Aerobic. B. Anaerobic. C. Oxidative. D. Exergonic. Correct answer, B. Anaerobic. Preparatory phase of glycolysis involves the phosphorylation of glucose to form dash. A. Glucose 6-phosphate. B. Fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. C. Pyruvate. D. Bisphenol pyruvate. Correct answer. A. Glucose 6-phosphate. In the oxidative phase of glycolysis, dash is converted into dash. A. Pyruvate, lactic acid. B. Pyruvate, acetyl CoA. C. Glucose, fructose. D. Glucose, bisphosphate. Correct answer. B. Pyruvate, acetyl CoA. How many ATP molecules are produced in the preparatory phase of glycolysis? A. 0 ATP. B. 1 ATP. C. 2 ATP. D. 4 ATP. Correct answer. A. 0 ATP. The net gain of ATP molecules after completing glycolysis is dash. A. 1 ATP. B. 2 ATP. C. 3 ATP. D. 4 ATP. Correct answer. B. 2 ATP. In anaerobic conditions, pyruvate is converted into dash. A. Lactic acid. B. Acetyl CoA. C. Ethanol. D. Oxaloacetate. Correct answer. C. Ethanol. During glycolysis, one molecule of glucose produces dash molecules of pyruvate. A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer. B. 2. The oxidative phase of glycolysis begins when two hydrogen atoms are removed from 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde PGAL and transferred to a molecule of dash. A. NADP. B. NADH. C. FADH2. D. NAD. Correct answer. D. NAD. During the oxidative phase of glycolysis, PGAL is oxidized to dash and NAD is reduced to dash. A. PGA, NADH. B. 1,2,3-bisphosphoglycerate, NADH2. C. PGA, NADH2. D. 1,2,3-bisphosphoglycerate, NADH. Correct answer. A. PGA, NADH. How many NADH molecules are produced in the oxidative phase of glycolysis? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer. B. 2. 3-phosphoglycerate converts into 2-bisphenol pyruvate PAP with the elimination of dash. A. 1 phosphate group. B. 2 water molecules. C. 1 water molecule. D. 2 phosphate groups. Correct answer. C. 1 water molecule. In the last step of glycolysis, bisphenol pyruvate reacts with ADP to form an ATP and dash. A. NADH. B. FADH2. C. Pyruvic acid. D. NADPH. Correct answer. C. Pyruvic acid. In aerobic respiration, further steps occur in the dash. A. Cytosol cytoplasm. B. Nucleus. C. Mitochondria. D. Endoplasmic reticulum. Correct answer. C. Mitochondria. The complete oxidation of pyruvate through the linked Krebs cycle and electron transport chain leads to the production of dash and dash. A. Water, oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide, water. C. Carbon dioxide, oxygen. D. Water, nitrogen. Correct answer. B. Carbon dioxide, water. How many molecules of pyruvate are produced at the end of glycolysis? A. 1 pyruvate. B. 2 pyruvate. C. 3 pyruvate. D. 4 pyruvate. Correct answer. B. 2 pyruvate. How many ATP molecules are utilized to start the process of glycolysis? A. 1 ATP. B. 2 ATP. C. 3 ATP. D. 4 ATP. Correct answer. B. 2 ATP. The complete oxidation of pyruvate in aerobic respiration produces energy in the form of dash. A. ATP. B. NADH. C. FADH2. D. All of the above. Correct answer. D. All of the above. How many times does the oxidative phase of glycolysis occur for two molecules of PGAL produced at the end of the preparatory phase? A. Once. B. Twice. C. Thrice. D. 4 times. Correct answer. B. Twice. Which coenzyme is reduced to NADH in the oxidative phase of glycolysis? A. NADP. B. NADH2. C. FAD. D. NAD. Correct answer. D. NAD. The oxidation of pyruvate to carbon dioxide and water occurs in the dash. A. Cytosol, cytoplasm. B. Nucleus. C. Mitochondria. D. Endoplasmic reticulum. Correct answer. C. Mitochondria. Before entering the Krebs cycle, pyruvate is oxidized to form a 2-carbon molecule known as dash. A. Acetyl group. B. Bisphenol pyruvate. C. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. D. Pyruvic acid. Correct answer. A. Acetyl group. Coenzyme A-CoA is composed of a nucleotide and a portion of one of the dash vitamins. A. Vitamin C. B. Vitamin B12. C. Vitamin B6. D. B-complex vitamins. Correct answer. D. B-complex vitamins. During the oxidation of pyruvate to acetyl CoA, hydrogen is removed and transferred to dash. A. FAD. B. NADPH. C. NADH. D. FADH2. Correct answer. C. NADH. Acetyl CoA enters the dash cycle after its formation. A. Photosynthesis. B. Glycolysis. C. Krebs citric acid. D. Calvin-Benson. Correct answer. C. Krebs citric acid. How many carbon atoms are present in the acetyl group that enters the Krebs cycle? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer. B. 2. Which of the following is not a component of coenzyme A-CoA? A. Nucleotide. B. Acetyl group. C. Portion of A B vitamin. D. Coenzyme B. Correct answer. D. Coenzyme B. In the Krebs cycle, acetyl CoA combines with pre-existing oxaloacetic acid to form dash in the presence of a water molecule. A. Pyruvate. B. Citric acid. C. Isocitrate. D. Malate. Correct answer. B. Citric acid. The oxidation of isocitrate in the Krebs cycle leads to the production of dash and dash. A. NADH, FADH2. B. NADPH, ATP. C. NADH, ATP. D. NADPH, FADH2. Correct answer. A. NADH, FADH2. How many carbon dioxide molecules are produced in the Krebs cycle from the oxidation of one acetyl group? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer. B. 2. The conversion of succinyl-CoA to succinate acid in the Krebs cycle results in the release of dash A. ATP, B. NADH, C. FADH2, D. COA. Correct answer, D. COA. What is the term used to describe the process in which energy of the substrate is used to generate ATP in the Krebs cycle? A. Oxidative phosphorylation, B. Substrate level phosphorylation, C. Citric phosphorylation, D. Acetyl phosphorylation. Correct answer, B. Substrate level phosphorylation. During the conversion of succinate to fumarate in the Krebs cycle, which coenzyme gets reduced? A. NAD+, B. NADH, C. FAD+, D. FADH2. Correct answer, D. FADH2. What is the final product of the Krebs cycle that can react with another acetyl CoA to continue the cycle? A. Malate, B. Isocitrate, C. Oxaloacetate, D. Fumarate. Correct answer, C. Oxaloacetate. How many carbon atoms are present in oxaloacetate, the starting compound of the Krebs cycle? A. 2, B. 4, C. 5, D. 6. Correct answer, B. 4. In the Krebs cycle, which molecule is used as a carrier of high-energy electrons, produced during the oxidation reactions? A. NAD+, B. FADH2, C. NADH, D. ATP. Correct answer, C. NADH. The pairs of hydrogen atoms released from glucose during glycolysis and Krebs cycle are passed along a series of electron carriers known as dash A. Enzymes, B. Coenzymes, C. Ribosomes, D. Hormones. Correct answer, B. Coenzymes. The series of electron carriers involved in the respiratory electron transport chain include all of the following except dash A. NADH, B. FADH2, C. Cytochrome C, D. Pyruvate. Correct answer, D. Pyruvate. The final electron acceptor at the end of the electron transport chain is dash A. NADH, B. FADH2, C. Coenzyme Q, D. Oxygen. Correct answer, D. Oxygen. During electron transport chain, coenzyme Q and cytochromes are alternately dash and dash A. Reduced, oxidized, B. Oxidized, reduced, C. Formed, broken down, D. Consumed, produced. Correct answer, A. Reduced, oxidized. The process of ATP formation from ADP and inorganic phosphate using the energy released during electron transport chain is known as dash A. Glycolysis, B. Krebs cycle, C. Substrate level phosphorylation, D. Oxidative phosphorylation. Correct answer, D. Oxidative phosphorylation. In the electron transport chain, each next molecule has a dash energy level than the previous one. A. Higher, B. Lower, C. Similar, D. Constant. Correct answer, B. Lower. Which molecule is responsible for carrying electrons between complexes 1 and 3 in the electron transport chain? A. Cytochrome A. B. Cytochrome B. C. Cytochrome C. D. Cytochrome D. Correct answer B. Cytochrome B. What is the function of coenzyme Q in the electron transport chain? A. Electron donor. B. Electron acceptor. C. ATP synthesis. D. Water formation. Correct answer B. Electron acceptor. The final product of the electron transport chain is dash. A. NAD+. B. FADH2. C. ADP. D. Water. Correct answer D. Water. The electron carriers involved in the electron transport chain are embedded in the dash. A. Mitochondrial matrix. B. Cytoplasm. C. Outer mitochondrial membrane. D. Inner mitochondrial membrane. Correct answer D. Inner mitochondrial membrane. The process by which oxygen accepts electrons and hydrogen to form water occurs at the dash. A. Start of the electron transport chain. B. End of the Krebs cycle. C. End of glycolysis. D. End of the electron transport chain. Correct answer D. End of the electron transport chain. The synthesis of ATP from ADP, an inorganic phosphate, in the electron transport system through chemical and osmotic processes is known as dash. A. Glycolytic ATP synthesis. B. Chemiosmotic ATP synthesis. C. Oxidative phosphorylation. D. Substrate level phosphorylation. Correct answer B. Chemiosmotic ATP synthesis. According to the chemiosmotic theory, ATP formation is coupled with the energy release in the dash. A. Glycolysis. B. Krebs cycle. C. Electron transport system. D. Fermentation. Correct answer C. Electron transport system. Why do living cells synthesize ATP? A. To increase cell size. B. To store excess glucose. C. To regulate cell temperature. D. To provide energy in usable form. Correct answer D. To provide energy in usable form. Why is ATP preferred over releasing the entire energy from glucose? A. ATP is cheaper to produce. B. Cells are too small to handle glucose energy. C. Glucose energy is too potent. D. Releasing all energy would waste resources. Correct answer D. Releasing all energy would waste resources. Which molecule is commonly used for energy requirements in living cells? A. ADP. B. Glucose. C. Inorganic phosphate. D. ATP. Correct answer D. ATP. What is the primary reason that living cells use ATP for energy? A. ATP is abundant in the environment. B. ATP is essential for cell growth. C. ATP has the right energy amount for cellular functions. D. ATP helps in cooling down cells. Correct answer C. ATP has the right energy amount for cellular functions. The synthesis of ATP from ADP, an inorganic phosphate, in the electron transport system through chemical and osmotic processes is known as blank ATP synthesis. A. Osmotic. B. Electron. C. Chemiosmotic. D. Synaptic. Correct answer C. Chemiosmotic. The chemiosmotic theory of ATP synthesis explains how ATP formation is coupled with the energy release in the dash. A. Nucleus. B. Cytoplasm. C. Cell membrane. D. Electron transport system. Correct answer. D. Electron transport system. Mitochondria are surrounded by a double membrane, with the inner membrane forming unfolding called A. Nucleoli. B. Cilia. C. Cristae. D. Vesicles. Correct answer. C. Cristae. The carriers of the electron transport system are primarily located on the A. Mitochondrial matrix. B. Outer membrane. C. Intermembrane space. D. Cristae. Correct answer. D. Cristae. The inner chamber of the mitochondria, filled with a gel-like substance, is known as the dash. A. Intermembrane space. B. Outer matrix. C. Cytoplasm. D. Mitochondrial matrix. Correct answer. D. Mitochondrial matrix. The space present between the outer and inner membrane of the mitochondria is called the dash. A. Intracellular space. B. Cytoplasmic space. C. Intermembrane space. D. Extracellular space. Correct answer. C. Intermembrane space. Which part of the mitochondria is smooth and lacks any unfolding or projections? A. Mitochondrial matrix. B. Outer membrane. C. Intermembrane space. D. Cristae. Correct answer. B. Outer membrane. The joint event of chemical and osmotic processes in the electron transport system leads to the synthesis of dash. A. Glucose. B. ADP. C. ATP. D. Inorganic phosphate. Correct answer. C. ATP. What forms the protuberances called cristae in mitochondria? A. Enzymes. B. Carbohydrates. C. Lipids. D. Inner membrane. Correct answer. D. Inner membrane. Which of the following is not a component of the mitochondria? A. Inner membrane. B. Outer membrane. C. Nucleus. D. Cristae. Correct answer. C. Nucleus. During the passage of electrons through the electron transport system, certain carriers pump dash ions from the mitochondrial matrix into the intermembrane space. A. Oxygen. B. Hydrogen. C. Carbon. D. Nitrogen. Correct answer. Hydrogen. Which molecule is alternately reduced and oxidized in the electron transport chain? A. Coenzyme Q. B. NADH. C. FADH2. D. Oxygen. Correct answer. A. Coenzyme Q. The electron transport chain consists of a series of dash that pass along electrons. A. Carbohydrates. B. Lipids. C. Proteins. D. Nucleic acids. Correct answer. C. Proteins. Which molecule carries electrons from complex 3 to complex 4 in the electron transport chain? A. NADH. B. FADH2. C. Cytochrome C. D. Coenzyme Q. Correct answer. C. Cytochrome C. According to the chemiosmotic theory, ATP synthesis is coupled with the energy release in the A. Cytoplasm. B. Golgi apparatus. C. Mitochondrial matrix. D. Electron transport system. Correct answer. D. Electron transport system. Mitochondria are surrounded by a double membrane. The outer membrane is A. Permeable, B. Smooth, C. Impermeable, D. Porous. Correct answer. B. Smooth. The inner membrane of mitochondria forms unfolding structures known as A. Nuclei, B. Ribosomes, C. Cristae, D. Cytoplasm. Correct answer. C. Cristae. The inner chamber of mitochondria, filled with a gel-like substance, is called the A. Intermembrane space, B. Cristae space, C. Outer membrane space, D. Mitochondrial matrix. Correct answer. D. Mitochondrial matrix. The carriers of the electron transport system are present on the A. Outer membrane, B. Intermembrane space, C. Mitochondrial matrix, D. Cristae. Correct answer. D. Cristae. The space between the outer and inner membrane of mitochondria is called the A. Matrix space, B. Cristae space, C. Intermembrane space, D. Inner chamber. Correct answer. C. Intermembrane space. Which theory explains the formation of ATP through chemiosmosis in the electron transport system? A. Krebs cycle theory, B. Glycolytic theory, C. Chemiosmotic theory, D. Fermentation theory. Correct answer. C. Chemiosmotic theory. Chemiosmotic ATP synthesis involves the movement of dash across membranes. A. Electrons, B. Ions, C. Glucose molecules, D. Lipids. Correct answer. B. Ions. The carriers of the electron transport system are located on the A. Outer mitochondrial membrane, B. Inner mitochondrial membrane, C. Cristae, D. Intermembrane space. Correct answer. C. Cristae. The chemiosmotic ATP synthesis process involves the movement of A. Electrons and protons, B. Glucose and lipids, C. Carbon dioxide and oxygen, D. Water and ions. Correct answer. A. Electrons and protons. The chemiosmotic theory helps explain how the energy from the electron transport system is used to produce A. Proteins, B. Nucleic acids, C. Lipids, D. ATP. Correct answer. D. ATP. The chemiosmotic theory is closely related to the concept of A. Active transport, B. Passive transport, C. Osmosis, D. Diffusion. Correct answer. A. Active transport. The inner membrane of mitochondria is rich in A. DNA, B. Lipids, C. Enzymes, D. Ribosomes. Correct answer. C. Enzymes. The difference in hydrogen ion concentration across the inner mitochondrial membrane leads to the development of A. Hydrogen gas gradient, B. Oxygen gradient, C. Proton gradient, D. Carbon dioxide gradient. Correct answer. C. Proton gradient. The gradient of hydrogen ions across the inner mitochondrial membrane is crucial for A. Glycolysis, B. ATP synthesis. C. Electron transport. D. Krebs cycle. Correct answer B. ATP synthesis. The hydrogen ion gradient is a form of dash energy. A. Kinetic. B. Potential. C. Thermal. D. Mechanical. Correct answer B. Potential. The hydrogen ions pumped into the intermembrane space originate from the A. Electron transport system. B. Outer mitochondrial membrane. C. Cytoplasm. D. Matrix. Correct answer D. Matrix. The intermembrane space contains a higher concentration of dash ions compared to the matrix. A. Hydrogen. B. Oxygen. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Electron. Correct answer A. Hydrogen. The establishment of a hydrogen ion gradient contributes to the overall process of dash within mitochondria. A. Fermentation. B. Glycolysis. C. Oxidative phosphorylation. D. Photosynthesis. Correct answer C. Oxidative phosphorylation. The process of ATP synthesis coupled to the movement of hydrogen ions is referred to as A. Osmosis. B. Chemiosmosis. C. Glycolysis. D. Fermentation. Correct answer B. Chemiosmosis. Chemiosmosis is a process that links the dash events with ATP synthesis. A. Chemical. B. Mechanical. C. Osmotic. D. Electrical. Correct answer D. Electrical. Hydrogen ions moving down their electrochemical gradient during chemiosmosis contribute to the creation of a dash potential. A. Osmotic. B. Mechanical. C. Electrical. D. Chemical. Correct answer C. Electrical. Cells primarily degrade dash to release energy during cellular respiration. A. Fats. B. Proteins. C. Glucose. D. Oxygen. Correct answer C. Glucose. In addition to glucose, cells can also oxidize and degrade dash to release energy. A. Carbohydrates. B. Nucleic acids. C. Proteins. D. Vitamins. Correct answer C. Proteins. Which process involves the breakdown of proteins and fats to release energy in cells? A. Photosynthesis. B. Fermentation. C. Glycolysis. D. Cellular respiration. Correct answer D. Cellular respiration. During protein breakdown, what is formed when the amino group is removed from amino acids? A. Carbon dioxide. B. Ammonia. C. Glucose. D. Fatty acids. Correct answer B. Ammonia. The molecule that enters the Krebs cycle after the removal of the amino group from amino acids is a result of the breakdown of A. Glucose. B. Fatty acids. C. Nucleic acids. D. Proteins. Correct answer D. Proteins. The entry point of a molecule into the Krebs cycle depends on the dash of carbon atoms in the molecule. A. Size. B. Shape. C. Color. D. Number. Correct answer D. Number. When fat is used as an energy source, it is hydrolyzed into glycerol and dash A. Amino acids. B. Glucose. C. Fatty acids. D. Nucleotides. Correct answer, C. Fatty acids. Glycerol is converted to PGAL, a 3C compound, which enters the process of respiration through the dash pathway. A. Glycolytic. B. Krebs. C. Electron transport. D. Fermentation. Correct answer, A. Glycolytic. How many acetyl groups are obtained from the breakdown of a fatty acid with 16 carbon atoms? A. 4. B. 6. C. 8. D. 10. Correct answer, C. 8. Each acetyl group derived from fatty acid breakdown enters which metabolic pathway? A. Glycolysis. B. Electron transport chain. C. Citric acid cycle Krebs cycle. D. Fermentation. Correct answer, C. Citric acid cycle Krebs cycle. How many net ATP molecules are estimated to be generated from the breakdown of 8 acetyl groups from a fatty acid? A. 8 ATP. B. 64 ATP. C. 129 ATP. D. 256 ATP. Correct answer, C. 129 ATP. Fats are considered an efficient form of stored energy due to their ability to produce a large number of dash molecules. A. Glucose. B. Protein. C. ATP. D. Carbon dioxide. Correct answer, C. ATP. The breakdown of proteins results in the formation of A. Amino acids. B. Fatty acids. C. Glycerol. D. Glucose. Correct answer, A. Amino acids. Glycerol, a 3C compound, is converted to dash, which enters the glycolytic pathway. A. ATP. B. Glucose. C. Fatty acids. D. PGAL. Correct answer, D. PGAL. How many acetyl groups are obtained from the breakdown of a fatty acid with 18 carbon atoms? A. 4. B. 5. C. 6. D. 9. Correct answer, C. 6. Which metabolic cycle is involved in the degradation of fatty acids, converting them into acetyl groups for ATP production? A. Glycolysis. B. Citric acid cycle Krebs cycle. C. Calvin cycle. D. Fermentation. Correct answer, B. Citric acid cycle Krebs cycle. The incomplete breakdown of glucose without the utilization of oxygen is known as A. Glycolysis. B. Aerobic respiration. C. Anaerobic respiration. D. Fermentation. Correct answer, C. Anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration occurs in the absence of A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Oxygen. D. Glucose. Correct answer, C. Oxygen. Anaerobic respiration involves the incomplete breakdown of organic food molecules and yields dash energy. A. No. B. A significant amount of. C. A small amount of. D. Abundant. Correct answer, C. A small amount of. Pyruvate formed in glycolysis can take two pathways depending on the availability of A. Glucose. B. Oxygen. C. Water. D. Carbon dioxide. Correct answer B. Oxygen. In the absence of oxygen, pyruvic acid is reduced to dash or to lactate during anaerobic respiration. A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Alcohol. D. Glucose. Correct answer C. Alcohol. The process of fermentation in anaerobic respiration involves steps like glycolysis and the reduction of pyruvate into dash or lactate. A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Alcohol. D. Glucose. Correct answer C. Alcohol. Anaerobic respiration is of how many types? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer B. 2. When oxygen is available, pyruvic acid undergoes complete degradation into dash and water in the mitochondria. A. Carbon dioxide. B. Glucose. C. Alcohol. D. Lactate. Correct answer A. Carbon dioxide. In human cells, if oxygen is not available, anaerobic respiration continues and dash occurs. A. Fermentation. B. Glycolysis. C. Aerobic respiration. D. Oxidative phosphorylation. Correct answer A. Fermentation. The primary purpose of anaerobic respiration is to A. Produce oxygen. B. Produce carbon dioxide. C. Generate ATP. D. Generate glucose. Correct answer C. Generate ATP. Which process is involved in the reduction of pyruvate into alcohol or lactate during fermentation? A. Glycolysis. B. Krebs cycle. C. Electron transport chain. D. Oxidative phosphorylation. Correct answer A. Glycolysis. The process of anaerobic respiration involving the reduction of pyruvate into alcohol or lactate takes place in A. Mitochondria. B. Nucleus. C. Cytoplasm. D. Ribosomes. Correct answer C. Cytoplasm. The primary outcome of anaerobic respiration is the generation of A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Oxygen. D. ATP. Correct answer D. ATP. Lactic acid fermentation occurs in dash cells of humans and many microorganisms. A. Liver. B. Nerve. C. Muscle. D. Kidney. Correct answer C. Muscle. Lactic acid fermentation is completed in how many steps? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer B. 2. In the first step of lactic acid fermentation, glucose is broken down into A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Water. D. Pyruvic acid. Correct answer D. Pyruvic acid. In the second step of lactic acid fermentation, pyruvic acid is reduced into dash by NADH. A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water. C. Lactic acid. D. Glucose. Correct answer C. Lactic acid. Lactic acid fermentation yields how many ATP molecules from the breakdown of 1 glucose? A. 36 ATP. B. 18 ATP. C. 4 ATP. D. 2 ATP. Correct answer D. 2 ATP. Lactic acid fermentation is considered less efficient in terms of ATP production compared to A. Glycolysis, B. Oxidative phosphorylation, C. Krebs cycle, D. Electron transport chain. Correct answer, B. Oxidative phosphorylation. Despite the lower ATP yield, lactic acid fermentation is important due to its ability to rapidly produce ATP when A. Oxygen is abundant, B. Glucose is scarce, C. Carbon dioxide is present, D. Water is available. Correct answer, B. Glucose is scarce. Lactic acid fermentation occurs in muscle cells when the demand for ATP is A. Low, B. Moderate, C. High, D. Steady. Correct answer, C. High. Lactic acid fermentation is a metabolic process that allows cells to generate ATP. A. Efficiently, B. In excess, C. Rapidly, D. Continuously. Correct answer, C. Rapidly. Lactic acid fermentation is especially important for supplying energy to muscle cells during periods of A. Rest, B. Low activity, C. Moderate activity, D. High activity. Correct answer, D. High activity. Alcoholic fermentation is primarily brought about by A. Plants, B. Animals, C. Microorganisms, D. Insects. Correct answer, C. Microorganisms. Alcoholic fermentation, a form of anaerobic respiration, is completed in how many steps? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. Correct answer, B. 2. During the first step of alcoholic fermentation, a glucose molecule is broken down into A. Oxygen, B. Ethyl alcohol, C. Pyruvic acid, D. Ribose. Correct answer, C. Pyruvic acid. In the first step of alcoholic fermentation, NAD is reduced to NADH during the process of A. Glycolysis, B. Krebs cycle, C. Oxidative phosphorylation, D. Electron transport chain. Correct answer, A. Glycolysis. In the next step of alcoholic fermentation, NADH gives hydrogen to pyruvic acid, resulting in the formation of dash and CO2. A. Ethyl alcohol, B. Carbon dioxide, C. Oxygen, D. Glucose. Correct answer, A. Ethyl alcohol. Alcoholic fermentation yields how many ATP molecules from the breakdown of one glucose molecule? A. 36 ATP, B. 18 ATP, C. 4 ATP, D. 2 ATP. Correct answer, D. 2 ATP. During alcoholic fermentation, NADH is responsible for donating dash to pyruvic acid. A. Oxygen, B. Carbon dioxide, C. Hydrogen, D. Ethyl alcohol. Correct answer, C. Hydrogen. The primary metabolic product of alcoholic fermentation is A. Carbon dioxide, B. Water, C. Ethyl alcohol, D. Pyruvic acid. Correct answer, C. Ethyl alcohol. Alcoholic fermentation is especially important for the production of dash in various products like bread and alcoholic beverages. A. Lactic acid, B. Glucose, C. Carbon dioxide, D. Ethyl alcohol. Correct answer, D. Ethyl alcohol. Photorespiration is a process where oxygen combines with dash in the presence of sunlight to produce CO2. A. ATP. B. ADP. C. Ru. B. P. D. NADPH. Correct answer C. Ru. B. P. Photorespiration gets its name because in the presence of light, oxygen is taken up and dash is evolved. A. Water. B. Glucose. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Ethanol. Correct answer C. Carbon dioxide. In photorespiration, the combination of oxygen with Ru, BP produces A. ATP. B. ADP. C. NADPH. D. Carbon dioxide. Correct answer D. Carbon dioxide. Photorespiration primarily occurs in the presence of A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Nitrogen. D. Water. Correct answer A. Oxygen. The process of photorespiration occurs due to the reaction of oxygen with A. Chlorophyll. B. Glucose. C. Ru. B. P. D. NADPH. Correct answer C. Ru. B. P. Photorespiration occurs in plants when there is dash concentration of oxygen and dash concentration of carbon dioxide. A. High, high. B. Low, low. C. High, low. D. Low, high. Correct answer C. High, low. Photorespiration primarily takes place in A. Mitochondria. B. Chloroplasts. C. Cytoplasm. D. Nucleus. Correct answer B. Chloroplasts. Photorespiration affects the overall efficiency of A. Cellular respiration. B. Photosynthesis. C. Glycolysis. D. Fermentation. Correct answer B. Photosynthesis. The process of photorespiration slows down the process of A. Cellular respiration. B. Fermentation. C. Photosynthesis. D. Oxidative phosphorylation. Correct answer C. Photosynthesis. In the dark reaction of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide normally combines with Ru, BP carboxylation to form dash molecules A. ATP. B. PGA. C. Rubisco. D. Chlorophyll. Correct answer B. PGA. The enzyme responsible for carboxylation of carbon dioxide and oxygen in the dark reaction of photosynthesis is called A. ATP synthase. B. Rubisco. C. NADP reductase. D. Cytochrome. Correct answer B. Rubisco. In the dark reaction, Rubisco acts both as a dash and an oxygenase enzyme. A. Carboxylase. B. Hydrolase. C. Isomerase. D. Kinase. Correct answer A. Carboxylase. The outcome of the reaction between Rubisco and carbon dioxide during the dark reaction is the formation of A. Oxygen. B. ATP. C. PGA. D. NADPH. Correct answer C. PGA. If the concentration of dash is more, Rubisco combines with carbon dioxide and photosynthesis proceeds normally. A. ATP. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Oxygen. D. NADPH. Correct answer B. Carbon dioxide. If the concentration of dash is more, Rubisco combines with oxygen and photorespiration occurs. A. ATP. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Oxygen. D. NADPH. Correct answer, C. Oxygen. In photorespiration, RUBP combines with oxygen to produce a compound known as A. ATP. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Glycolate. D. Rubisco. Correct answer, C. Glycolate. The compound glycolate, produced during photorespiration, is further converted into A. Glycine. B. Glucose. C. Pyruvate. D. Ribulose. Correct answer, A. Glycine. Glycine, the simplest amino acid, is formed from dash in the peroxisome. A. Glycolate. B. Glucose. C. Pyruvate. D. Ribulose. Correct answer, A. Glycolate. In mitochondria, glycine is converted into serine, producing dash as a byproduct. A. ATP. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Oxygen. D. Water. Correct answer, B. Carbon dioxide. The photorespiration process involves the release of dash in the mitochondria. A. ATP. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Oxygen. D. Water. Correct answer, B. Carbon dioxide. Photorespiration hampers the fixation of dash during photosynthesis. A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Water. D. Glucose. Correct answer, B. Carbon dioxide. Photorespiration is considered the reverse of A. Glycolysis. B. Fermentation. C. Photosynthesis. D. Respiration. Correct answer, C. Photosynthesis. One of the disadvantages of photorespiration is that it wastes A. Light energy. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Oxygen. D. Water. Correct answer, A. Light energy. Photorespiration does nothing to serve the dash needs of the plant. A. Energy. B. Water. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Nutritional. Correct answer, D. Nutritional. In the normal process of photosynthesis, the first detected product of carbon dioxide fixation is a dash compound called PGA. A. 2C. B. 3C. C. 4C. D. 6C. Correct answer, B. 3C. Plants that produce a 4C carbon compound called oxaloacetate is the first product of carbon dioxide fixation in dark reactions of photosynthesis are referred to as dash plants. A. C3. B. C4. C. Cam. D. Xerophytic. Correct answer, B. C4. C4 plants are often found in regions with dash conditions. A. Dry and hot. B. Wet and cold. C. High altitude. D. Low light intensity. Correct answer, A. Dry and hot. Oxaloacetate is the first product of carbon dioxide fixation in the dark reactions of photosynthesis in dash plants. A. C3. B. C4. C. Cam. D. Xerophytic. Correct answer, B. C4. Which type of plants produce a 3C carbon compound called PGA is the first product of carbon dioxide fixation? A. C3 plants. B. C4 plants. C. Cam plants. D. Xerophytic plants. Correct answer, A. C3 plants. C4 plants have evolved a specialized mechanism to minimize dash during photosynthesis. A. Carbon dioxide. B. Oxygen. C. Water. D. Light intensity. Correct answer. B. Oxygen. The process of photosynthesis primarily occurs in the dash of plant cells. A. Nucleus. B. Cytoplasm. C. Mitochondria. D. Chloroplasts. Correct answer. D. Chloroplasts. The main advantage of C4 plants over C3 plants is their ability to reduce A. Carbon dioxide. B. Water loss. C. Oxygen. D. ATP production. Correct answer. B. Water loss. CAM plants are adapted to arid conditions and perform photosynthesis during A. Daytime. B. Nighttime. C. Both daytime and nighttime. D. Neither daytime nor nighttime. Correct answer. B. Nighttime. In CAM plants, carbon dioxide fixation occurs at A. Nighttime. B. Daytime. C. Midday. D. Dawn. Correct answer. A. Nighttime. CAM plants open their stomata at dash to conserve water and reduce water loss. A. Nighttime. B. Daytime. C. Midday. D. Dawn. Correct answer. A. Nighttime. The photosynthesis process in CAM plants is an adaptation to dash conditions. A. Dry and hot. B. Wet and cold. C. High altitude. D. Low light intensity. Correct answer. A. Dry and hot. The type of photosynthesis exhibited by C4 plants is called dash photosynthesis. A. C2. B. C3. C. C4. D. C5. Correct answer. C. C3 plants use rubisco to react carbon dioxide with A. ATP. B. ADP. C. RUBP. D. PEP. Correct answer. C. RUBP. In C4 plants, carbon dioxide is fixed to a compound called phosphenol pyruvate. PEP and dash acid. A. Oxaloacetic acid. B. Malic acid. C. Pyruvic acid. D. Citric acid. Correct answer. A. Oxaloacetic acid. Compound formed after carbon dioxide is fixed to PEP in C4 plants is A. ATP. B. ADP. C. Malate. D. RUBP. Correct answer. C. Malate. In C4 plants, malate carries carbon dioxide to special cells known as dash cells. A. Mesophyll. B. Bundle sheath. C. Guard. D. Epidermal. Correct answer. B. Bundle sheath. Chloroplasts are present in both mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells of dash plants. A. C2. B. C3. C. C4. D. C5. Correct answer. C. C4. In C4 plants, the mesophyll cells only fix carbon dioxide using dash enzyme. A. Rubisco. B. Pepco. C. NADP reductase. D. ATP synthase. Correct answer. B. Pepco. The bundle sheath cells in C4 plants carry out the dash cycle. A. Krebs. B. Calvin. C. Glycolytic. D. Fermentative. Correct answer. B. Calvin. C4 plants evolved a special condition to prevent photorespiration even in dry and hot environments by using the enzyme A. Rubisco. B. Pepco. C. NADP reductase. D. ATP synthase. Correct answer. B. Pepco. Examples of C4 plants include dash and maize. A. Roses. B. Sunflowers. C. Sugar cane. D. Orchids. Correct answer, C. Sugar cane. The rate of photosynthesis remains high even when the stomata are closed in dash plants. A. C2. B. C3. C. C4. D. C5. Correct answer, C. C4. C4 plants exhibit a high rate of CO2 fixation as compared to dash plants. A. C2. B. C3. C. C4. D. C5. Correct answer, B. C3. In C3 plants, chloroplasts are primarily present in dash cells of the leaf. A. Mesophyll. B. Bundle sheath. C. Guard. D. Epidermal. Correct answer, A. Mesophyll. The main advantage of the C4 pathway is its ability to reduce the rate of A. Photosynthesis. B. Respiration. C. Fermentation. D. Photorespiration. Correct answer, D. Photorespiration. C4 plants separate carbon dioxide fixation from the Calvin cycle spatially between dash cells. A. Mesophyll and guard. B. Bundle sheath and guard. C. Mesophyll and bundle sheath. D. Mesophyll and epidermal. Correct answer, C. Mesophyll and bundle sheath. C4 plants evolved the spatial separation of carbon dioxide fixation and Calvin cycle to minimize A. Photosynthesis. B. Water loss. C. Respiration. D. ATP production. Correct answer, B. Water loss. The compound malate, produced in C4 plants, carries dash to bundle sheath cells. A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Nitrogen. D. Glucose. Correct answer, B. Carbon dioxide. In C4 plants, the mesophyll cells fix carbon dioxide primarily using the enzyme A. Rubisco. B. Pepco. C. NADP reductase. D. ATP synthase. Correct answer, B. Pepco. C4 plants maintain a high rate of photosynthesis even when dash are closed. A. Stomata. B. Chloroplasts. C. Bundle sheath cells. D. Mesophyll cells. Correct answer, A. Stomata. The bundle sheath cells in C4 plants are involved in the dash cycle. A. Krebs. B. Calvin. C. Glycolytic. D. Fermentative. Correct answer, B. Calvin. C4 plants exhibit an increased rate of CO2 fixation compared to dash plants. A. C2. B. C3. C. C4. D. C5. Correct answer, B. C3. C4 plants demonstrate an efficient mechanism for transporting dash to bundle sheath cells. A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Nitrogen. D. Glucose. Correct answer, B. Carbon dioxide. C4 plants, like sugarcane and maize, exhibit a higher rate of photosynthesis even when dash conditions are prevalent. A. Humid. B. Cloudy. C. Rainy. D. Stomata. Correct answer, A. Humid. In the context of photosynthesis, which pigment is responsible for capturing light energy and converting it into chemical energy? A. chlorophyll. B. Carotene. C. Xanthophyll. D. Anthocyanin. Correct answer, A. Chlorophyll. The metabolic pathway that breaks down glucose into pyruvate, producing ATP and NADH in the cytoplasm, is called A. Krebs cycle. B. Electron transport chain. C. Glycolysis. D. Calvin cycle. Correct answer, C. Glycolysis. The process by which cells convert glucose and oxygen into carbon dioxide, water, and energy ATP is known as A. Photosynthesis. B. Fermentation. C. Glycolysis. D. Cellular respiration. Correct answer, D. Cellular respiration.